Hey guys, day two. So I brought my kids to the pool today, so sorry if there's any noise in the background. But I just want to share with you how I got into real estate and where I'm at now. So in 2000, I bought my first fix and flip. I was 21 years old. I bought a house in the north part of Fontana, California. It was a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-story, a little under 1,500 square feet, formal living room, formal dining room, a nice sized backyard, a decent front yard, and I paid $120,000 for it. I sold that house in 2003 for, I believe, somewhere between $300,000 and $350,000. I think it was like $320,000, $350,000, somewhere around there. I bought my second house in 2000, the ending of 2003. This time, since the market had changed, I bought a little house in Colton, which is the city right next to San Bernardino. Now this house was less than 1,000 square feet. I think it was maybe even 700 or 800 square feet. It was roughly one bedroom, 1 bathroom, and I say roughly because the second bedroom is basically an enclosed patio that I was using as a second bedroom. Did a lot of my own renovations to that one, and I sold that house in late 04, the beginning of 05 for about $170,000. I got involved with real estate investing when I saw what you could actually do with it when you're buying right. And I got into a program by Carlton Sheets. Many of you guys know, you've probably seen his late night infomercial of No Money Down. And I used those scripts and I just read off of them, calling different people and different realtors or for sale by owners and trying to get things under lease. And there was only one person I knew at the time that was actually doing anything in the construction field that I was in. So I brought to him a deal that had 3 properties and he got cold feet and backed out of it. But I got drawn into it more and more. That I looked into it, I started doing more real estate education, every seminar, every hotel conference. As the years grew and they started doing webinars, I started looking how to do tax liens and tax deeds, probate. That's when somebody passes away before the courts take it, or the family can get it if the person doesn't have a will. I started getting into probate sales. I started looking into rental properties, both commercial and residential. But everything seemed to be a job. Everything seemed to be only until you had the next one, or there was a lot of money you had to put out front. And it just wasn't something that I was really interested in. I got in 2003, I got into being a home inspector, got certified for California to be a home inspector, and I was doing that, and I liked that a lot because of my construction background and the real estate aspect of it. And that's when I started dealing more with real estate agents and realtors and seeing what their part was. So in 2006, I got licensed as a real estate agent for California. That taught me a lot about the contracts, taught me a lot about more of the law part of it. And there were some things that I liked and didn't like about it. But when I got into notes, it was in 2015 that a coworker knew that I was into real estate and told me I should watch a movie called The Big Short. And in that movie, it talks about the downfall of the recession in 08 up until recent years. And as I watched that, I realized this is something I want to be part of. This is something I want to get into. So I started Googling how I could get into it. And I found my mentor, whose name is Scott Carson, We Close Notes. And I started following him for about 1.5 years. And it wasn't until I talked to a guy on a job site whose name is Joey Martinez. And he's been doing construction for I don't know how many years. And I asked him one day, I said, hey, we talked a lot about real estate investing. And he told me a lot about people that always asked him questions and wanted free information. And I asked him, well, what was it that separates you from everybody else? What is it that made you do it and they don't? And they're still sitting there trying to get in. Simply, he said he took action. He got tired of just hearing people talk about it, and he did it. And so that prompted me to finally just get off my butt and put my LLC together, Paper Assets Group LLC, to put it together and actually do something with it. I want something better for my family. I want something better for myself. I'm tired of working construction. I'm tired of doing that 2-hour drive, 3-hour drive home, on and off of work, because construction is always hit and miss. But because of Scott Carson and his mentoring and really getting to know the note industry, taking this business seriously and seeing how much you can help people in the aspects that you can, that's where I'm headed now. I'm doing the notes. I don't think there's going to be any turning back. I do see that there's some spin-offs that I can do as far as maybe some private lending in the future. I can also do some owner financing in the future. But right now, just buying non-performing notes or defaulted notes. and getting them re-performing again is what I'm looking to do. So this is day 2. Just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about my history, and see you guys tomorrow.